You know, like when he was fighting Frank Shamrock said it best. He was like, I can't, like he was doing it, and he can't believe he's doing it while he's doing it. Like, is this guy really talking this much shit to me?
Because nobody talks this shit to anybody. Like, yeah, so that guy's like, what? Nobody talks shit to me, and this guy's talking shit to me?
He's a fascinating cat, man, because he does fucking triathlons. Like, he's really into doing, like, high endurance shit. And he gets super baked and then rides his bike and swims and runs. His endurance is ridiculous. He's got like Ironman triathlon endurance. That's why one of the reasons why he fucks guys up. He just puts a pace on them that they can't keep up with him.
Yeah.
It's just like he's running with them. He just makes them run at his pace, and then before you know it, they're wilting, and he's beating the fuck out of them. Mm-hmm. You know, he does that to everybody, man. Did it to Paul Daly. He's going to fight Nick Diaz now. Or, excuse me, he's going to fight George St. Pierre now. They're going to fight in October. In,
I'm sure he'll talk shit.
Oh, he's going to talk mad shit. It's going to be awesome. And George is such a polite guy that it's going to be, you know, such an interesting contrast in styles.
He's going to kill him.
GSP is going to kill him? You think so?
Fuck yeah. I don't even think that's even that's an easy one to bet.
You can't say that. You don't know what you're talking about. Listen, when was the last time you saw Nick Diaz fight?
I haven't seen it
so you got to shut the fuck up. That's ridiculous.
That's just my
You're giving some crazy expert
I'm going to bet
talk.
on it on
All right, how much you want to bet?
$20.
I bet that it's a good fight. That's what I bet. I don't want to pick a winner, but I think it's going to be a good fight. It's all about whether or not Nick can work off of his back. Because I don't think George is going to want to stand up with Nick. Nick's got some serious fucking hands, and he puts himself in danger to land shots. And he does some stuff that is just really atypical of guys trying to play it safe and guys that are like champions. Like a lot of times guys get to a certain point and they fight to win, but when they can win and coast and not put themselves in danger, they will sometimes. You know,
but this is GSP you're talking about.
Well, GSP's done it. You're not listening to me.
Oh, no,
GSP
I
does that. GSP does that. Nick Diaz does not do that. Now listen to me. When Nick Diaz just fought his last fight, he fought a serious fucking dangerous striker, this guy Paul Daly. And Paul Daly does not have a good jiu-jitsu game. Paul Daly, his defense is okay, it's pretty good, but his stand-up is wicked. Nick Diaz went after him only with stand-up. Didn't even try to submit him. Didn't try to take him down. Just banged it out with him and dragged him into deep water and then knocked him out. And it was incredible. And it was in the way he did it was a way that George would never do it. He threw himself into the fire. He even got clipped and knocked down. He's not supposed to be like striking with this guy. This guy's like one of the best strikers in the sport. And he struck with him. He hung in there with him and he beat him down. And he's a beast, man. You cannot count out Nick Diaz. So don't say that.
I'll say what I want. Yeah.
You're being silly, though.
I'm just trying to build up the fight.
Are you really? That's what you're doing? You're working for the company now?
Yeah.
You're the anti-hype guy? You're the behind-the-scenes guy? I don't like it when people say this guy's going to win or that guy's going to win. You know why I don't like it? Because you don't know, man.
You know, the only reason I say is, man, GSP, there's only a couple guys that I just would never bet against. Because, I mean, the only thing that would ever ruin GSP, in my opinion, would be a woman.
It's a good call. Look, GSP's a fucking beast. GSP is an amazing fighter, and he's very smart. And he's got great wrestling. You know, the key to GSP success is that he's always able to take guys down if he wants them to. His wrestling is fucking solid as shit. And because of that, because he's able to dictate where the fight goes, he's always got this advantage of being able to make the call. You know, so very few guys can stop him from taking them down. And he's so hard to take down himself. Fight Geek Talk.
No, it's all right. I just saw, like I said, my first one. I was extremely impressed when I went out when I was in Vegas. It was incredible.
Well, George St. Pierre is a perfect example of why the sport is so atypical. Because as Nick Diaz is the shit talker and Nick Diaz is the guy, George St. Pierre is one of the best pound for pound fighters on the planet, and he couldn't be a nicer guy. He's so friendly and so humble and so down to earth and so genuine. He's like a really nice guy, and he's very intelligent. You know, it's very unusual. If I was going to have a man crush, I might have to have it with him. He's a handsome bastard. He's a